Hello again, it's Joy True Speaker, and today I am talking about the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven. Some people think the Son of Man, Jesus, is going to come back on a cloud and take them up into the heavens with him. That is against the law of nature, and it will not happen. But I will tell you what it actually means when it says the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven. If you take a look in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 13. Daniel is a soothsayer, a magician, and an astrologer. And he says, I was watching in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man coming with the clouds of heaven. Now, Daniel goes on, and he's talking about also 4 beasts. And if you also look up into the night sky, you could also see the 4 beasts, which are also the 4 zodiac signs: the ram, the lion, the goat, and the bull. That's another story. Right now I'm talking about the Son of Man. So if you take a look in the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 23, Jesus himself is talking about the Son of Man. I thought he was the Son of Man. Okay, but here it says, when they persecute you in this city, flee to another. There's so much here to really talk about, but I'm just going to focus on the Son of Man. For assuredly I say to you, you will not have gone through the city of Israel before the Son of Man comes. Is he talking about himself, or is he talking about someone else? Okay, go a little further. Matthew chapter 24, verse 30, Jesus says, then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven. And then a little further down he says, the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with great power and glory. And then he also mentions the Son of Man in Luke chapter 17, verse 22. He says, the days will come when you will desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and you will not see it. What is he talking about there? All right. The Son of Man is actually the sign of Aquarius, the man with the water pitcher, John the Baptist. That is what Jesus is talking about, that sign, the Aquarian sign, the man with the pitcher of water, John the Baptist, as I just said. At that time of the year, in January, we are just beginning to see longer days again. So here he says, you will wish, or you will hope to see one of those days, because when the winter time is, it's cold and the days are longer, people long to see those summer months again. And January is actually the start of those longer days. So that's why he is saying here, you will hope to see it, or desire to see one of those days, but you will not, because you will be in a different time, you will be in a different month, a different season. All right, so that is what is meant by the Son of Man. So if you take a look up, as Daniel did, in the night sky, you can actually see the constellation of January, Aquarius. And we are approaching the month of January very soon. And in being that we are actually in the age of Aquarius, you could actually look up and see the Son of Man with the pitcher of water, John the Baptist. So that's my word for the day, and that's what is actually meant by the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven. Until next time, love, light, and peace.